Arya, thank you very much for being with us. What do you see that others aren't seeing here in this group of stocks you call the mangoes? We'll get to the names in just a moment.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
So as you mentioned, semiconductor stocks have been under a lot of pressure, whether it is the geopolitical concerns, whether it is just the global growth slowdown, rising capital intensity. But there are parts of the end market that are very resilient from a demand perspective. And those are parts tied to infrastructure spending, which is cloud spending, investments in AI, investments in upgrading enterprise infrastructure for more video, more security, investments in new foundry capacity, investments in EVs. So we think there are a number of aspects underlying what is considered just a broad slowdown, where I think demand is going to be fairly resilient. So our attempt at coming out with this acronym was really more an attempt to focus investors on those areas where we think spending is very resilient, where access to capacity is a lot more disciplined, and where the management teams are executing extremely well.
Yeah, so let's go through a couple of the names that you like here, beginning with M, and that would be Marvell, and then we go to three A's: Broadcom, Advanced Micro, and Analog. Take us quickly through the attributes of those companies.
Sure, absolutely. So our favorite area of investments in semiconductors this year is actually in the cloud and the AI. So companies such as Marvell, NVIDIA, AMD, Broadcom are very well exposed to those areas of computing. And the investments these companies are making is helping their customers become a lot more productive and a lot more efficient, whether it is in addressing the move from enterprise towards the cloud, whether it is in really helping to customize the offering for hundreds to billions of customers at the same time. So it's really a play on productivity. When you look at other names that are part of that mango basket, which are names such as Global Foundries, they are very well aligned with this investment in the infrastructure to provide more trailing edge capacity for more automotive, more smartphone products. These are factories that are based in US and Europe and Singapore, so outside of China and Taiwan. And the last one on semiconductor is a very interesting play on the move towards the EV infrastructure and towards advanced driver assist systems. So all parts of spending where we think the demand is going to be very resilient.